Well, it's been a truly remarkable past weekend with contrasts and margins of records not getting much bigger. Thanks for clicking on to the Monday edition of Vogan's European Outlook. It was a good weekend here on the channel. As always, the live stream yesterday, it was at 7 p.m. as opposed to the 4 p.m. time slot, and it was good to see everybody on. Some very kind donations, kind words and support. And I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody for their ongoing support to this channel. I continue to strive to provide unique, unbiased, unhyped weather content here on YouTube. Like I say, contrasts don't get much greater than what we've seen over the last 3 days. This is the C-0.5 data for temperature anomaly. And the real standout, obviously, is that the plume of heat compared to average 10 to 20 Celsius above average, both north and south of the Black Sea. But we've also seen temperatures 8 to 10 Celsius below average across parts of southwestern Europe. So 10 Celsius below average to 10 to 15 above average either side of the continent. And while we've seen temperatures into the 40s across parts of Algeria, we did see temperatures in excess of 30 Celsius quite widely, both over northern, several areas of Turkey, but also on the north side of the Black Sea up into southern Russia. We did see temperatures into the 30s. Meanwhile, we're seeing snow in other places. Speaking of snow in other places, this was the scene in Prades, Catalonia yesterday, northeastern Spain, and a mesmerising sight, to say the least, across the northeast of Iberia. Beautiful scenes, and not completely out of the ordinary, but somewhat unusual to see snow at the middle portions of March. Like I say, all the while we're seeing temperatures on the other side of southern Europe reach record-breaking levels. Record heat in Greece, Turkey, Russia, Cyprus, etc., says Thierry Goose. Never seen this hot so early in March. Hundreds of monthly records breaking as high as 34.9 Celsius in Greece. We've seen a 35.6 in Turkey. Really, midsummer level warmth. So, yeah, amazing stuff indeed. So, the upcoming 5 days is looking like this here. And this is off the GFS ensemble. So we've got a slight mix of both slightly below versus slightly above average temperatures across both the UK and Ireland. We're seeing below average across much of Iberia. A little bit of a mixture across France, and below average across Italy. And interestingly enough, into the Balkan region, where we've seen temperatures even at 8:15 on Saturday evening, still upwards of 26 Celsius in Albania, for example. We are now seeing temperatures coming down here, and that is a sign of things to come, even for Greece and Turkey, where we've seen some remarkable warmth in recent days. We are going to see temperatures going below average. Look at this here, days 3 through 7, which is the 18th through the 23rd of March. We're actually going to go below average. So a real shock to the system coming up for Greece and Turkey, where it has been feeling more like July or August as opposed to mid-March. And we're even seeing that extend into Syria, Lebanon, Israel, and down into Egypt. So quite a contrast and quite a flip around in terms of temperature. Now, I also wanted to show you this here. Obviously, we've had the major southern stratospheric warming, the reversal in the mean zonal winds surrounding the stratosphere. But this is the upcoming 30-day period, Saturday 15th of March through Monday the 14th of April. And it's actually showing below average across the UK and Ireland, down into France, down into Iberia as well, and into central areas of Europe. Now, the reason likely for this will be the stratospheric warming, the final warming that we've seen take place. And if we look at the Northern Hemisphere view and look at the upper heights, you can see that we have got the strong block and extend from the North Atlantic up over Greenland into the Arctic region. We're seeing the MJO rotating in the phases 4 and 5, which is, during the heart of winter anyway, would normally be a warm phase. But we've got a different output to the system at this time of the year as opposed to 2 or 3 months ago. So that has to get taken into consideration. But you notice that we've got this south displaced trough. If we look at the European view for this over the next 30 days, we've got this trough to the west of Iberia and France. A lot of blocking across Central Europe, much of Europe, in fact, and to the north of the UK. There is a clear signal for positive heights, which remains that blocky flavour in terms of the weather. In terms of precipitation over the next 30 days, it's looking like this here. So drier than normal for the majority of the UK and Ireland, wetter than normal across France and down into Iberia. Significant rainfall anomalies, positive rainfall anomalies across Spain, Portugal, into France, into Italy. And this is very much indicative of that signal, that response from stratosphere into the troposphere of that final warming. So this is really kind of coinciding with what was said here on the channel for some time, that I thought we would have a continued run. We've seen, especially across the further north, you go over the UK and Ireland, it's been a dry past couple of months, and that dry theme looks as if it's going to continue. And this is all part of the longer term forecast that I'm building, and then this is going to lead into what I think is going to take place as we move towards the latter spring and into the early portions of summer. Continuing to build the ideas now as we go forward. Short and sweet video today. Be sure to check out the live stream back from last night if you are interested, and I'll see you again tomorrow with more. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Bye for now.